Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for stopping by watching our previous video. Before we get started, let me remind you to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell for my videos. Here's a feed of the best comedy anime of 2021 Part 2 you can watch in your leisure time. Happy watching! Number 10, Full Dive. At the first list, we have an anime which has a quite long title. Full Dive, the ultimate next-gen full dive RPG, is even shittier than real life. It aired in spring 2021, which is adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Lord Jahy and illustrated by Yota. The story will revolve around a normal high school teenager as he's trapped and forced to buy a trash game. Hiroshi, with the player name of Hero, is a high school boy who loves to play virtual reality MMORPGs in order to escape reality. When it comes to a manager named Ryona Kisaraki tricks him into buying the game Kiwami Quest, he soon discovers that it's not what it seems. Unlike regular games, it's a game that tries to push your realism to a fanatical point. Number 9, the great Jahy will not be defeated. Now, we have a comedy supernatural anime produced by Silver Link, which aired in summer 2021 with a total of 20 episodes. The series will revolve around one of the rulers of the Dark Realm, as she must live in the human world and work to meet the needs of life. Jahy, the feared and respected number 2 ruler of the Dark Realm, suddenly finds herself powerless and shrunken in the human world after a magical god destroys a powerful mana crystal that also destroys her power source. The story reveals the daily life of Jahy as she begins to weak while looking for the remnants of mana crystals to get back to the Dark Realm. Number 8, The Duke of Death and his Maid. This time, we have a comedy romance anime produced by Jesus Stuff, which aired in summer 2021. The series is adapted from a Japanese romantic comedy manga series by Koharu Inoue. The story will center on young Duke as he had to get a kiss in his youth, the ability to kill anything he touches. Scorned by his family, he's sent away to live in near isolation. His servants, dutiful butler Rob and the flirtatious maid Alice also accompany him. The story will revolve around the Duke's romantic feelings for Alice, with his continued frustration for the limit set by his unfortunate ability. Number 7, Mieruko-chan. Premiered in fall 2021, Mieruko-chan is a comedy horror anime which is adapted from a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Tomoki Izumi. The story of a young girl who is able to feel and see various horrifying creatures. Mika Yatsuya is an ordinary high school student who has the unfortunate ability to see horrifying ghosts and spirits that haunt her and the people around her. Despite this, Mika does her best to ignore the existence of ghosts and tries to live out a normal high school life. Number 6, Osamake. Osamake, or rom-com where the childhood friend won lose, is a romance comedy anime which aired in spring 2021, adapted from a Japanese romantic comedy light novel series written by Shuichi Nemaru and illustrated by Ueshigure. Sueharu Maru is a 17-year-old high school boy who has never had a girlfriend. He lives next door to his childhood friend Kobayashi-san. However, Sueharu prefers choosing Shiraku Saikachi, a beautiful idol in school. As the relationship becomes more complicated and absurd, the anime is quite interesting to watch. Number 5, Koikimo. Koikimo or Koito Yabu wa Kimochi Waru is a romance comedy which aired in spring 2021. The series is adapted from a Japanese romantic comedy illustrations collection by Moguzu. It was first uploaded on Pixiv until it got an online manga serialization on Ichi Jinsa's Comicful digital manga magazine in January 2015. Ryo Omakuza is a playboy who's fond of dating with any girls. all begins to change when he meets Ichika Iruma, a high school girl who saved his life. Fascinated at first sight, the story will follow Ryu as he does everything he can to make Ichika happy, despite the age gap. Number 2. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Let's back to the anime, which has a quite long title. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level is an anime series produced by Reveroot, which aired in spring 2021. It's adapted from a Japanese light novel series written by Kisasu Morita and illustrated by Benio. After living a painful life as a novice worker, Azusa ends up dying from overworking. She finds herself reincarnated as an undying and aging witch in a fancy world. The story will follow the new life of Azusa that just wants a peaceful life. Number 3. Let Back Camp Season 2. Aired in winter 2021, Let Back Camp Season 2 or Yuru Camp Season 2 is the second season of the Let Back Camp franchise, which previously aired in winter 2018. Carrying a comedy slice of life as a main genre, this anime series is adapted from a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Afro. In the second season, the story will still follow the journey of Nadeshiko Gagamihara and Rinshima as they, along with their friends, do various outdoor activities. Instead of entertaining, the anime will also adapt various camping sites in Japan. Number 2. Mairimashita Iruma-kun Second Season. Mairimashita Iruma-kun Second Season is the second season of the Iruma-kun series, which is adapted from a Japanese manga series by Osamu Nishi. The first season aired in spring 2021, where the story will follow Iruma Suzuki, a 14-year-old boy sold to the devil by his parents. The demon known as a Sullivan brings Iruma to the demon world and officially adopts him as his grandson and enrolls him into the Bubbles Demon School. Shortly, the anime is about the journey of a normal human trying to live in the demon world, while hiding his identity as a human. Number 1. Kobayashi-san Chino Maid Dragoness. On the last list, there is the second season of the Kobayashi-san Chino Maid Dragon franchise, which previously aired in winter 2017. The second season aired in summer 2021, still in the same studio, Kyoto Animation. Carrying a fancy comedy, the anime series is adapted from a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Koikimo Shinja. The second season will still follow the peaceful life of Toru and Kobayashi, but the plot will revolve more on Toru's past as she still became a free dragon. Besides, in the season, several new interesting characters will be introduced. Well, that's all the list of the best comedy anime of 2021 Part 2. Do you have any favorite ones on the list? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button and share this video as much as you can to friends if you really enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.